YouTube. How's everybody doing? I hope the start of your week is going great. Anyhow, today's Monday, and on Mondays, I like to give you guys updates on my mosaic or my mandala project I'm working on. Well, currently, I'm working on a mosaic blanket out of this book I just purchased recently off of Amazon as a winnings from a birthday giveaway I participated in. And because being in Canada, the gifter decided to give me an electronic card, and I thank her very much for it, and I put it to good use. So the blanket I am making is this Hardy Stripes mosaic blanket, and here's the example for those who may have not seen it yet. Originally, I was not going to do the stripes section, and the way the heart sections are eating at the yarn, I thought, yeah, we're going to change things here. No big deal. So yeah, I decided to change it up. Now, currently I'm not at that part yet. I did put a lot of work into it, and where the stitch marker is where I was last time you guys would have saw this, which would have been 2 weeks ago now, I believe. I'm only a few rows off from getting the second set of hearts finished. So that's the second set. As you can see, it's a navy blue with a white. And then the first section was a light blue with white. And then I'm going to do another section of the light blue and white. And then the stripes with the white. And then I'm going to add, where is it, right here? This color, just because I have two skeins of them in my house. And I don't know really what to do with it. So I'm going to add this color. I think it's going to, let's see if we take the book, maybe it'll block the light a little so you guys can actually see the true color of it. If you take away the light, it's really bright. That's more of the true color. I think it's going to add a really neat pop of color to the blanket. So the stripes are going to be in this color and white, and then the trim is going to be also, I believe, I'm going to go with this color. And then when after I do the stripes, I'm going to then do the hearts again, but I'm going to reverse the colors. So it'll be dark blue, light blue, dark blue. So that is the update on my blanket. I did give it some love, obviously, while I was at the camper for the week for holidays. Would I like to have been further? Oh, definitely. I was hoping to be in the light blue hearts, if not even further than that. But I took 3 big projects with me to the camper. I took the blanket. I took the sweater that I'm currently working on, which you guys will see tomorrow. And I'm sorry, my ear is just driving me nuts. I got sunburnt fishing, and it's starting to peel, and it's bugging me. And then I also took my socks. So yeah, I took 3 big projects, and I had a way I was kind of rotating them, and I was only working on them if I was sitting outside, not doing anything else around the yard. So it got some love. We'll see what it has next week. We never know, right? So anyways, guys, I hope you like it. If you're new and you want to see the outcome of a said blanket, please consider hitting the subscribe button, turning on all notifications, so that whenever I put a video out, you guys will be aware. I am mainly a yarn channel. I crochet and I knit, but I may have some videos from at the camper or at the, sitting by the fire. Unfortunately, there'll be no more fishing stuff this year because free fishing is over for the year. And hubby and I did not get our fishing license this year, so it was just whenever, the government said, okay, you guys can go fish this weekend for free, that's what we did. And unfortunately, February's fishing weekend, it's always cold here in Southern Ontario. Mother's Day wasn't bad. We went Saturday and Sunday for Mother's Day. I had no luck. My husband did. If you want to see that one, go back and look for the video, because what he caught should have been in there. So yeah. And then Father's Day weekend, we didn't go fishing at all. We ended up being here at home because hubby had other plans. So we never did any fishing. And then throughout the week, we were on holidays, which was awesome that it was the free fishing week. I, again, had no luck. My husband did catch a couple fish, but nothing to, I can show the pictures, but I'm not going to. Although we had fun on the second day, I think it was, we went fishing. Husband decided, no, actually, I'm wrong. I think it was the first day we went fishing. Husband decided he was going to snag a snapping turtle. Now, the turtles we have out there, their shells are about the size of a dinner plate. So they're a good little sized turtle. Well, he snagged one. Now, he's not the first one to do this. I did it a few years back as well. I almost had mine on land. I thought, oh my goodness, how am I going to get this hook out of this thing? I thought this thing is going to be so mad. And of course, it was in a front foot, not a back foot. And I thought, I really don't want to be the one dealing with this. Thank goodness it got off. I didn't get up on shore. Husband didn't get his on shore either. It came off pretty quickly. Thing was, it disappeared. We thought, okay, maybe it's mad now. It won't bug us anymore. Oh no, about 20 minutes later, we had 2 snapping turtles. By my husband, we switched places, by the way, just so you know. From the time he snagged and lost the turtle to the 2 turtles came back, we'd switched places where we were sitting. Well, they decided to play, the turtle went and got a friend, and decided they were going to play tetherball with a bobber. And they went at it for about 5 minutes, and I thought, oh my God, this is so hilarious. And I'm like, they're not even going after your worm or anything. They're playing with his bobber. I thought, who would think this would ever happen? And I didn't want to really lean over the canal side to take a photo or video of it with my tablet. My luck, I would have dropped my tablet in the water and it would have been gone. So I thought, yeah, dang. I do want to see if I can get some kind of a case with a tight strap on it so that while I'm holding it, I can have it strapped to my wrist. So if I drop it, it won't fall in kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know how well it would have gotten a picture anyways, because at the time of the day, the sun was starting to set. Couldn't really see the turtles that well, but we knew, like, you could see them if they moved the right way, and the sun just happened to hit them the right way in the water. Or also you see his bobber going really crazy. So yeah, no more fishing stuff for this year. Garden update, quickly. My son did some watering for me while I was gone. I asked him if he would mind doing it, and he did. He did a really good job. It was a little dry when we got home, but I watered it pretty quickly, other than 2 of the smaller containers, because I knew they had to be transplanted into bigger containers. I did that actually today, and oh my goodness, when I pulled them out of the margarine containers I had them in, the roots, I thought, oh, that's good. That's really, really good. I got lots of roots on those. I lost most of my sunflower plants. I have one that's doing really, really good. Really good. Like, it's got to be 8 inches tall, 8 to 10 inches tall. It's got a good size on it. 2 of them are iffy if they're going to make it or not. Their stalks are really weak. I did add more good dirt around them and gave them a good drink yesterday. Or today, sorry, when I was doing the transplanting. So hopefully that will help those ones and they'll, perk up a little. Radishes that are in my one long container, I don't know. I think the dirt that's in there is not very good. I may have to scrap it because my husband got me 2 different kinds of dirt, and some of it's got more of a woody, chippy type stuff in it, and it's not the greatest. And the other one's really good soil. So I'm thinking scrapping the radishes container completely, like the dirt, everything, and putting in some of this other dirt I have. I've got enough of it. I can easily fill the container. And I think it'd be better for the radishes. And then try and place the radish seeds so they're a little more spaced out. They're tiny. I don't know if you guys have ever grown radish from seed. They're very, very tiny. I do know you can do multiple plantings with radishes. So I'm thinking we'll give it about another week or so and then see if I'm going to try to do those ones over again. The 3 cucumber plants that made it out of the 5 or 6 I planted are doing amazing. Like, they've got, I'd say about 2 inches on them, but the leaves have gotten a good size. I do need to get stakes for the planter they're in so that I can run string across for them to, come up, because the only way I can do it are leave them lying in the dirt, and I really don't want to do that. I know they grow better if you've got good airflow around them and stuff. And then at the other end of that planter box, I did plant 2 pepper seeds because I don't think the margarine container peppers I planted are going to make it. I haven't seen anything really. And I didn't tell the son that I planted those 2 seeds in there. So I'm going to give it a few more days, and I may have to plant 2 more because I don't think he watered that end of the pot. That was on me, not telling him water this whole thing. There are 2 seeds in there. But all in all, looking good. The way I said one time I started was, hey, if something comes up and I even get one piece of produce, for me that's a progress because I've never grown a vegetable garden of any kind. And I knew right well that like we had some really hot days where we were in the 30 Celsius mark and the humidities we were well into the 40s, which for June is very hot for us here in Southern Ontario. Don't know, like right now we're only in the 20s, so like we've cooled down a lot, but who knows what July and August will bring us. So, and I have still 2 more weeks where I'm going to be at the camper. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But anyway, so that's an update on the garden. Um, if you guys have ideas what you might want to see on my channel, let me know. I will try to accommodate. Just to let you guys do know that I record either off my tablet, so it's like me behind the camera, or on my laptop. I don't have a cell phone. Believe it or not, my husband and I do not have cell phones. Don't want them. I barely even use the house phone. And if we go to the trailer, we're there to disconnect and unwind and all that kind of stuff. We don't want to be hooked up to anything or anybody. So we don't have cell phones. It's not worth it for us. And I don't have a setup for like, doing tutorials. Nor do I have the space, even if I wanted to do tutorials at this time. I don't have the space or the room. Like I literally sit in my living room. That's my crafting area. Or in the bedroom if I'm watching maybe a movie with a hubby or something. And, I can take something there to work on, or at the camper. I don't have a designated area. So unfortunately right now, no craft room, no craft area. Just wherever I pluck my butt is where it is. I know a lot of us know what that's like. Do I hope to someday have a crafting area? Yes, I do. Actually, to be honest with you, my couch, I'm sitting on the love seat. The couch here beside me, it's in rough shape. It's seen better days. Like the material underneath the cushions ripped a while back, and my husband took a pretty thick piece of like chipboard or whatever. It's not like solid. It's not plywood. I know that much, but it's like the chip wood that's all glued together, and it's probably about half an inch to 3/4 of an inch thick. Cut it to size and stuck it in under the cushions. But the cushions on it, it's hard as a rock to sit on. I do not sit on the couch. That's where my pile of stuff sits. I would love to get rid of the couch completely. Nobody sits on it. I very rarely have company over that needs to have somewhere to sit. I would love to get rid of it. I would love to take the wall behind it and hang something nice as a backdrop and get a really nice, good chair that, is comfortable. But yet, I don't feel like I'm cutting off circulations as if I was sitting at the kitchen table at the wood chairs. That's why I don't record there anymore. That and the lighting there sucks. And I would like to get a few extra lights in here. And then a desk of some kind so it's up higher for the chair. And, I'm still in my living room, but, a little bit of progress is progress. Will that happen? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But anyways, guys, I kept you long enough. Thank you guys very much for stopping by. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesday's update on my top, aka the sweater I'm designing and making. I've made a little bit of progress on it as well. And again, every stitch gets you that little bit closer. So if you guys want to, hopefully you guys will come back tomorrow and have a view at that. Have a good night, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon.